I'm Matt the Mole Maverick, and I'm going to show you how to get rid of the moles in your yard. Follow me. Just in the front yard, I would call this a heavy infestation. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how you can get rid of moles on your own using bait worms. Now there's several varieties of bait worms out there. You can pick them up at basically at your hardware store. I've seen them in all the box stores. There's a popular brand out there that I'm sure works. I'm using the commercial brand. These are from Bell Laboratories, and I'm pretty sure you need a applicator's license to buy these. So what's in your box store is going to be just fine. First thing that I want to tell you is that if you look online at how to get rid of moles, you're going to find a whole lot of people that claim to have the best way. One of the things you're going to hear is that you can only successfully get rid of moles using traps. And I used to think that too. And I've spent the last 3 years perfecting this new system that I like to call rapid mole control. And it's using these bromethylene bait worms. These are meant to mimic the mole's natural food source, which is the earthworm. And we put them in the tunnels, baiting the tunnel. A mole has to eat almost its whole body weight every day or it will starve to death, and they don't hibernate. So this is a year-long thing. The weather and the climate definitely does affect mole behavior, not only in where they go in the soil column, but in their breeding practices as well. We just had some cold weather and some snow, but we're having unseasonably warm temperatures right now. And I thought with the ground being thawed, it'd be a good chance to get out here. And for me to show you, I'm gonna prove to you that these moles are still active right now. Now, when you use the bait worms, everything happens under the ground. You're not gonna, I have never seen one. I'm sure in rare cases it could happen, but I've never seen even a dead mole after doing this process. And I've, been perfecting this for 3 years now, and I've still never seen a dead mole on the surface after eating one of these. What we're gonna do is just in this front yard, I'm gonna bait at least 20 tunnels, and then I'm gonna look and see how I think our coverage is. But the rapid mole control method, you come in and you absolutely carpet bomb them on the first 2 applications. Getting as many of them on the first 2 times is actually the best way to use less in the long run, because then you're going to be just down to a maintenance phase. So this is the first application. We'll do a second one in 2 weeks, then we'll do another one in 30 days. After that, you bump it back to just about every 30 days. It can go a little longer, depending on the time of year and such. So using a new pair of gloves keeps your scent off of the bait worms, and moles have one of nature's most amazing sense of smell. They're basically totally blind, and they use their sense of smell and their sense of touch with their whiskers to just about do everything. Their eyes can tell them where there's light or darkness, but that's about it. So when I get my first plug of dirt out, I rub my hands down with the dirt on the new gloves. So the only scent they're gonna smell is the natural dirt from their tunnel. Okay? I think that's a very important factor too. So just on this first plug that I pulled out, first of all, if you watched, I put the shovel in once and I went like this. I'm not trying to dig multiple pieces out, because then when I put it back in, it's gonna look like somebody dug a hole there. This way, when I replace it, you can mow your grass the next week, and you're gonna wanna average between 10 and 12 applications per year. This would be the best tunnel I found all day. On an average day, I've already found 5 of them, So now I remember how I pulled this out. I looked for my cut mark from my shovel, and I put it right back in like that. And I try to fold things over and put the dirt back in kind of in one move. But again, remember, I had the worms baited on the sides there. So we're at 5. I've baited 5 tunnels. We're gonna do at least 20 here. This all looks kind of new, and that looks new, so I'm gonna hit this up. So yeah, moles don't hibernate. Their mating season is kind of in March through June. So there's really never a bad time to do this. It gets a little tougher in the winter, but you know, we're in Cincinnati, which means we could have a mild winter or we could have a rough winter. Right now we're having a mild winter, and as you can see, the moles don't seem to be too concerned. Again, 2 nice big tunnels, and this is kind of crazy. It's not this easy all the time. But these guys have been here for a hot minute, and we just decided to come over here and get them taken care of and make a video for you guys. I did tell you in the beginning of the video, I'm Matt the Mole Maverick. I own a landscape company, Cincinnati, Ohio, called Haloscapes. You can reach us at www.haloscapes.com, or you can call me directly, 513-259-6756. I'm on Instagram at mole_maverick. I'm on Facebook, Haloscapes LLC, I think. And you can call me 513-259-6756. Don't listen to the people that say the bait worms don't work. Most likely those people were not doing this properly. You can't just make a hole in the ground and throw a worm in it and think the mole's gonna come find it. You have to go into their tunnel systems. You have to get it done. Now, if after seeing this, you give it a try and you're unsuccessful, go ahead and give the Mole Maverick a call, and we will get you on our schedule to get rid of your moles. One thing I did want to mention too, after you get rid of your moles, there's some damage left behind by the moles that needs to be fixed. I personally think the best time to do that is in September. You can patch seed your lawn, you can do a little, patting down, regrading, whatever have you. Put some seed and straw down, put some seed with peat moss down. It's really that easy. Just overseed your lawn and, go a little heavier in some of the bare spots from the moles and throw some straw over that, and you're gonna be good to go. Okay? Till next time, it's Matt the Mole Maverick. Have a good one.